calling you a radical. So mediate, that's what I'm going to call this. Remember when these guys did that incredible piece? You hate the animals you ate. Freaking the number 8. Such a fucking masterpiece. Such a masterpiece. Fucking, it's a tribute to Dylan's Blues. Fucking. Lay, fucking. So, everybody's favorite video I ever did is that one. I improv that in downtown Ogden. I had the central line hanging out of me, and I only got out of the cancer unit for a couple days. Had that. Talk about a fucking work of art, a fucking masterpiece. So, Tepco, fucking Rahm Emanuel's got that line. Lake Barrett got that pole. Fucking John Holdren, let's head on down to that fishing hole. So they got this fishing pole on day 4,941 today. Second attempt. This is about their 100th attempt with a robot. They even name the robots. They have little cute fucking names. Remember their little bumblebee? None of them can ever get in. Aborted again. Now remember, they've been announcing for 2 years they're going to go in. They got a plan to go into Unit 2 and get 3 grams. 3 grams of the melted fuel. When we know there's at least 880 tons of melted fuel. This is in Unit 2. Now, we know factually Unit 1 because of the robots, the pictures over above, where you can see it's just gaping holes. China syndrome, which I named Delmar Argentina syndrome. Now, I mean, it's historic. I mean, I thought I was going to have an easy day today. We mitigate. We hate fucking. We radiate. The atomic state. Fucking. On chemo. On Balco. Fucking. Fuck, that was 40 years ago, right? Yeah. Please give me the 90s back. So, think about this. Just run this through your fucking mind. This is the greatest cover-up in human history. How are they able to do this? They got everybody convinced that one nuclear meltdown at Chernobyl, the 780,000 men entombed, including a mining operation underneath it, which it still radiates, but at least it's entombed. It slows it down dramatically. What they do here? Go ask John Holdren. Go ask Rahm Emanuel. Go ask Barry Antoinette. Obama, let them eat yellow cake. Go ask Trumpy. Met with the bee 17 times. Go ask the bee. Oh, wait a minute. I know Lake Barrett. He'll admit it's a cover-up. He has to third party, to Mark. You know, that's his maintenance guy. Used to watch all my videos, and you know, there's a connection there. Fucking, it's pitiful how you go along with this dog and potion and mitigate, radiate, how you hate the number 8 East 8 on its side in the bone marrow transplant, Kevin Blanche. I have to get out my cards if I can find them. Who knows where the fuck they're at? Long fucking journey. Who believe that all this proof, all this evidence, and the American sheep are still fuck. The American populace should be fucking so outraged it's unbelievable. I mean, this is the greatest crime in human history. Again, this is 4,941 days of this. It took me a year and a half, at least, to convince anybody it was even one meltdown. And we know factually anybody that was using the word nuclear energy meltdown got fucking gone after, sequestered, fucking off the right, especially in the early. I'm the only one that was using those language early days. They're lying. These are full-blown meltdown. It's going to genocide the Pacific Ocean. And you're telling me at least three full core meltdowns, which most likely 4, could be up to 6, 8 spent fuel pools, and Tepco, which is run by the United States Department of Energy. You forget Yalta by the Sea, 1945. The only thing Barry Antoinette ever said was real. When he eggs fiction, these treaties were signed long before I was born. Now, the United States took over Japan after Pop, oh, uppy. dropped. Hiroshima, Nagasaki. But don't talk about Fukushima. Whatever the fuck you do, we run that fucking show. The first reports that came from inside fucking Fukushima, Japan, were on RT, and RT said, point blank, they said. They got a hold of it. Some guy called in to RT. And he says, well, where are you from? Arco, Idaho. What? I work at Idaho National Lab. What are you doing there? Well, there's a guy on the internet named Kevin Latch saying that these are full-blown out. Well, Kevin Latch is right. That's what Lake Barrett said. Lake Barrett's got that line. Rahm Emanuel, John Holdren, Donald Trump, Abiy, they got that pose. Let's head on down to that fishing hole. Oh, that Fook Tony. How could you don't even know what it is because it's never happened before. Never happened at Mayak, never happened to Santa Susana, never happened at 3 Mile Island. Oh, I paid the fucking price. Barack Obama stood on the White House lawn on March 17, 2011 and said, the plume from Fukushima's crippled nuclear reactors is coming over. Scientists tell us it is safe. No need to take any precautions. The exact same time Cheryl Mills, his aides, emails were coming out, leaked out by WikiLeaks, that said the plume is coming over us right now. It's radioactive. Take a shower. Wash your clothes. Don't go outside. Take some iodine. I was working right there. I didn't get that fucking memo. Oh, I got fucking ML de Nouveau. Radiate. Mitigate. That's what I'll name this. Fucking. Mitigate. We failed to mitigate. We did not mitigate. We refused to mitigate. We hate. We cannot fucking relate. What a fucked up state. Keep lowering the interest rate. That typos at your feet, Edie. It's a cult. It's the biggest fucking crime in human history to cover up. And the reason they're being able to cover up is the American fucking sheeple can't handle the truth. They don't want the fucking truth. They're too weak. I would have never believed this. I'm in the bone marrow transplant unit, dying. I'm given 2 months to live right here. ML de Nouveau attacked me 13 years ago today. 13 years ago today, I felt a little tickle in my stomach. And the reason I had a little journal then I used to keep, blew it off. I could feel this electricity in me. When I went into that fucking unit, central line in my jugular vein, stent my brain stem, in my lumbar fracture, ML de Nouveau with a marker 44. So vicious. It radically attacked. I went from 170 to 130 in 3 weeks. I would have never believed this because I watched my father die of this disease in the prime. I watched the love of my life, Annika, die of this fucking disease. The most 2 healthy, beautiful people I ever knew. Mowed them down. I watched them fight. I watched everybody around them fight. And I mean fight. When I went into the bone marrow transplant, I thought everybody fought like that. They don't. The vast majority of people, fuck, when they tell them this is what you have, this is what, they just lay down. They don't fight. The American populace can't handle this. It's similar to the Spanish flu. I never read books about the Spanish flu, and why no one ever talked about it forever after. It was too painful. I understand that. Horrifically fucking painful. I remember I was getting fucking interviewed in New York City in a snowstorm, and I used to wear those Chuck Taylors around my neck, and I was sucked up about nothing in New York. And I was being interviewed by the Princeton Review and the New Yorker at the same time. And I remember I started talking, I'm sucked up, I weigh 130 pounds, I started talking about my cancer. The guy interviewing me says, you got to stop right there, I can't handle this conversation, it's too hard for me. Now remember, this is a fucking reporter, a publicist, who was interviewing me about Fukushima. I can't handle it. By the way, they never printed it. I got interviewed multiple times, and none of them ever put my fucking interviews up. I mean, Jack Dresser on PBS did in Oregon, but that was it. Mitigate. We didn't mitigate. They illuminate? No. They radiate. They hate. It's our fate. This radioactive state. Is it too late? They can't handle the fucking truth. They can't handle it. You know, COVID sure gave them a lot of political fucking cover, didn't it? You know where I think that came from. But the dead tide pools, I've proven, we don't do scientists are mystified, baffled, stumped, curious. They got you believing that one at Chernobyl, graphite reactor that blew up that had no spent fuel pools because it was a new reactor, is more than at least 3 at Fukushima, Japan. Most likely 11 or 12 counting the spent fuel pools. Winston, it's whatever we tell you. We didn't mitigate. We refused to mitigate. Instead, we hate. We waited till it was too late. We created our time and all eternity, all living things, fate. What a fucked up state. This used to be such a sacred, hallowed, beautiful, fucking quiet place, South Ogden. There's a reason there's native cultures. This was very sacred ground right here. The water's cursed. The nuclear industry, when they merged with GE, built that palace in '75. I worked on it. This used to be all South Ogden. Glassman Pond down there. All this was these 3 streams that ran into the ponds were the hospital. So I'm over at the hospital. It used to be the most sacred, hallowed, quiet, beautiful place. Well, the native cultures used to call it Shadow Valley. And in their words, the Shoshone. I mean, I used to always think. So I'm over there at the hospital just now having lunch. By the beautiful pond there. It used to be so quiet, so sacred, those beautiful trees. You could just feel the vibes in there. There were moose in there. There were big mule deer, jackrabbits, fireflies. And I'm thinking to myself, and next thing you know, I never heard such a roar. He's just fucking. Then the guy fires up the weed blower. So the jets are going off, the weed blower, and then here come the ambulances. Boom, on obeying consumption, and I'm just like, fuck. Then some guy in his big diesel comes around, and then I'm like, what an evolution just in fucking 40 years. It used to be a beautiful, I mean, this has happened so quick. Rahm Emanuel's got that line. Lake Barrett, John Holden, Barack Obama, Donald Trump, Joe Biden. They got that pole. Let's head on down to that fishing hole. We're going to get 3 grams of plutonium. Oh, they're biting good tonight. Wrap your mind around this. 13 and a half fucking years. There's 880 tons of melted fuel alone. Not counting the fucking cores. Where are the cores? Where are the cores? Where are the cores? You can. I proved. I named it Delma Argentina syndrome. Very real. The robots have been up on the top. They can't get into the hole. Where are they? They're in the Pacific Ocean. So, hell of a way to boil planet. Kevin Blanch, March 11, 12th, 2011. These are full-blown out fucking meltdowns. They're lying. Fuck, they're lying. I'm going to push it into the Pacific Ocean, this energy, and it's going to break the chain. First, we'll go to the fucking starfish. Fucking wipe out. I did all the fucking tide pool. We had a full moon last night. Fucking all my tide pool work alone. Walking the coast. It's going to give you cancer. Oh, I got cancer. Went into the bone marrow transplant on 11/11/11. Did it? Did it wipe out the tide pools? Just wasting disease. What caused wasting disease? That's going to break the chain. Then the fucking sardines and anchovies go. Did they? 99%. Then big fish eat little fish. The smoking gun will be these Chinook salmon. They won't collapse till 2016 because they go to sea 5 years. Did they? Did they? Wells will starvation. It'll cause a great fucking starvation event, fucking unforeseen in the history of mankind. Did it? Did it? It'll cause a heat dome over the western United States. It's going to get into the fucking trees. It's going to cause spontaneous fires, plutonium fires, a country of liars. Did it? Did it? Did it? It's going to have cancer rates spike. Longevity's going to head south. 2011. Did it? Did it? Did it? We call that an outlier. Is we fail to mitigate. The Illuminati, they don't illuminate. Oh, they radiate. They hate. What a fucking state. Drop the interest rate. The salmon, the whales, trying to stay alive, they cannot mate. Our new fate. East 8. American sheep, I would have never believed it. Where's the cars? Where's the cars? Continue to ignore. I got news for all of you. Where's Winston's girlfriend? She took the last train. Where'd you sleep last night, girl? Don't you lie to me. I slept in the dead fucking pines with the suns from Fukushima, Japan. They always shine. Where's the body? Don't know. All we ever found was the head. Where'd you sleep? Don't you lie to me. Don't you remember, Kevin? Don't you remember? I slept next to you in the bone marrow transplant center at LDS each day. I got sick 13 years ago, just like the Pacific Ocean did, given 2 months to live. I've had my chest split open twice, my heart ripped out. I have a pacemaker. I lost my gallbladder, kicked off motherfucking, lost all my teeth one at a fucking time. I have a fake fucking valve. I'm on my third one, actually. All post Fukushima. Where'd you sleep last night? Girl, don't you lie to me. I slept next to you, Kevin, in the bone marrow transplants at LDS East Day. Don't you remember? I'm dead, Kevin. I'm in heaven. Lord, I remember. Lord, I remember. Way up from fucking talk about blood and pain fucking all over your fucking hands. The animals we hate. The salmon that you ate. It's your new fate. Why did we wait? Because it's too late. What a fucking state. Just keep lowering the fucking interest rate. All we got is this moment. 21st century yesterday. Lord, I remember. Greatest crime in fucking human history that we refuse to mitigate. Is it too late? Why did they wait? It's our new fate. They did create. Stay in tune.